What's up? It's your boy JG, Triple R Clothing, Southern Bred Rock Climbing and Bouldering. Today we have an unboxing and review of the Sportiva climbing shoes. So as we open this, give me just a second. Courtesy of REI. I looked up and got these for like 80 bucks, I think. Oh yeah, I like these. So this is it. This is your shoe. Looks like a little ballerina slipper. I like my blue and I like my orange, but I went with price, and these seem to be a great price. If you watched our last video of the black diamond zones, they did not fit me, even though they were a 10, which I wear an 11, so I may have ordered the wrong size. But I got a 44 EU, which is a 10.5 plus in European size. I believe a 43.5 would be a 10.5. I think the plus is just a tad bit bigger. When I was backpacking in Asia, I did buy some Converses at a Converse store in Indonesia, and they were a 43, and they were really small. But I went with these because they have the Vibram sole. So having that, if you know soles, you know Vibram is a good sole. Non-slip, fantastic grip. And overall, unboxing, I'm kind of happy with them. But now, the question is, do they fit? So give me 1 second. I'm gonna put these on. Definitely a lot bigger than the ones that I had on the zones. Those were very small. My toes curled up to a point that it was painful. And I mean, you want them tight and snug, which they'll also kind of loosen up as you go. But I also wear liners with mine. I like to wear socks, just adds something about me. And if I can get by with wearing socks in my climbing shoes, then I'm gonna prefer to have socks on. So they feel a lot better on my feet. They feel a little bit more loose than I think they should, but I think that once I put my socks and liners on, that they'll be exactly what they need to be. So this is them. As you see, I put on my socks. It definitely filled out what little bit of space was in there, and honestly, they really feel comfortable. They're not as tight as any that I would have had, say, you know, in a climbing gym. You know, they really feel like they're gonna fit to my feet. So I think I'm gonna keep these. Simple little strap, whatever works best for the top of your foot. And then I wear Injiji liner socks. I fell in love with them when I was in on the Appalachian Trail hiking. They eliminated blisters. My toes could flex. I really don't understand why we don't wear socks that have toes. We just cram them all into one spot. But that's this. This will be them on my feet. The Sportiva Zenit Neptune. Definitely a lot bigger than the ones that I had on the zones. Those were very small. My toes curled up to a point that it was painful. And I mean, you want them tight and snug, which they'll also kind of loosen up as you go. But I also wear liners with mine. I like to wear socks, just adds something about me. And if I can get by with wearing socks in my climbing shoes, then I'm gonna prefer to have socks on. So they feel a lot better on my feet. They feel a little bit more loose than I think they should, but I think that once I put my socks and liners on, that they'll be exactly what they need to be. But overall, I'm kind of impressed. I have another pair for my wife on the way, which are black diamond zones in her size, so we're gonna hope that those fit properly for her, and then we'll be suited and we won't have to wear no more rental shoes, which are disgusting. All they do is take them and spray that stuff in them, and then that's that. So that's these guys right here, the La Sportiva Neptune Zenit. So once I actually get in the gym, should be sometime next week, and I'll probably be doing a video from inside the gym. I'll do a short little walkthrough and set up and follow through of your figure 8 knot and all the basics to getting ready to climb, and we're really looking forward to that. Right now we're doing a lot of reviews and a lot of education, and we have a lot of things going on, so finding time to drive 2 hours to the gym can be a little bit challenging. So we hope you've enjoyed this short but pretty cool video, and we would appreciate if you take the time to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Any bit of comments or action in the account can further me down the YouTube algorithm, and hopefully I can begin to educate more people. If you have any comments, complaints, concerns, feel free to leave them in the comment section or keep them to yourself, whichever you prefer. I'm JG, Triple R Clothing, Southern bred, rock climbing, and bouldering. Thank you.